Wait. Honey, how y'all doing? What's going on? Y'all need to get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here. Woo-wee. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, make some noise, okay? Okay. Press a one if y'all can hear me good, just to make sure everything is live and popping right. When I tell y'all we have a show for y'all, it's so crazy. We got to go back to back. So after this show, we're going to hit y'all with another show with the combat. But baby, when I tell you, Lulu, your girlfriend Lulu, your crazy girl Lulu, the Haitian Cat Vernez Lulu, honey, the twin Lulu, honey. She has crashed out on the internet today. When I told you she broke the internet, she came out with what Aaliyah said, a 5-page letter. She came out with a 6-page letter, okay? Honey, I heard my name is in there. I heard Tamala name is in there. I heard a lot of people name is in there, honey. Ooh, y'all ready to get into this thing? Honey, when I tell you the family are fighting amongst each other, I got video clips of them going off on each other, cussing each other out. Honey, it is crazy. And you might say, who is that lady on the screen? You may not know of her, honey. She's been around, but I have never gave her name. This is, what's her name? Natalie? Natalie. Yeah. Natalie, honey. And Natalie was the first one on Lulu list, okay? So, honey, I gotta let y'all know who everybody is. Now, the girl with the dress, that's Natalie. She is Tamala. Is she on the dad side, right?
Right.
Okay, so yeah, she's on the dad side of the family. And honey, when I tell y'all this stuff is getting crazy. And you want to know what? It all started with that BG and that CC, honey. Okay. This is this is extension of that. Honey, BG, then honey. And I know Lulu may creep up in here and tell us a little bit. Lulu, let me tell you something, Lulu. It's best off if you come out and use your voice, girl. All this typing you keep doing, girl, it's better when you use your voice. You speak. Let's see your emotion. People say you don't even care about this man. You keep on saying my baby, my baby, my baby. Let us see you really care. Let us see the voice. People, you can't fake.
My honey.
Yeah, they already told us the witness, the European nurse witness couple said you didn't have no urgency. You ain't had no love for him. You know, so we want to see that coldness you got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all this you've been texting for a whole month. That's weird. That's odd. That's strange. Auntie Natasha, she's so real with it. Every time she talk, she gonna pop up on her face. You gonna feel her expression. You gonna feel her pain. But with you, can't nobody feel nothing because you keep on typing, girl. Okay, and it's just making worse and worse and worse. I know you already got the money. Your name on a well, I don't know if you got. Well, does she got the money yet? I don't know, but her name on a damn policy.
They can't. They're not supposed to give her the money yet, unless unless she went through an insurance company that she knew, and they are part of the fraud because she's not supposed to get it until they determine the debt.
Yeah, so it's given you got the money already, or you already lock loaded, and you don't care, and you just tip tap anytime you feel like it. And I don't know what made you explode today, but you explode today. And I got my girl West. West, are you here?
I am here.
All right, I got my girl Sean B. How you doing, Sean?
Blessings, everybody. I'm here.
All right, and I got my girl Tamala.
Hey, everybody. Love y'all panels and everybody out in the audience, the chat.
Yeah, the chat. Y'all chat. Y'all better like this video. When you guys like, it pushes out in the algorithm. Shout out to my team Gigi in this building. Shout out to them as well. Yesterday, we panel high. How many channels were we on, Tamala, last night?
About 5, girl.
No, we was at 6. 6 channels. I have my real hitter, Team Gigi. They bounce with me from channel to channel. getting justice.
I forgot about the honey status.
Yeah, and the juicy leaks. Getting justice for so many victims. And we also had a little fun time talking about certain celebrities, honey. You guys, It is a thrill to hang out with us when we're on our channel tour. You guys got to join Team Gigi. And Tamala was with me yesterday. We had an amazing time. So shout out to all of you guys that was there with us on our tour. So I just want to say thank you all for rocking with us, and thanks everybody that's been sending me messages, because some of you guys sent me messages. You guys said Lulu is she's crashing out. Y'all have been with me all the way. Y'all been telling me this is what's going on, Gigi. Look at this, look at that. And I just want to tell you guys I appreciate it. If you guys got more information, please hit me up at Gigi Medici. Send me messages. Anybody can tell you in the chat, I'm a real person. I respond. I don't ignore y'all. Sometimes y'all wake me up out my sleep, okay? And I tell y'all I'm sleeping. I got to call y'all back. You know what I'm saying? I have real relationships and real connections with my people, okay? I'm definitely touchable and I'm very available, okay? So please keep this in y'all notes. Follow me, subscribe, and all that. All right. So Tamala, before I started, well, Gigi, they asked me where BG at. Well, she was in one of our panels last night, was she? Just a talking.
Yeah. She came through.
She came through. Uh-huh.
Like she always do, people head in.
Uh-huh. Yes. You out here working. When you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. Yeah, you know what? This is our purpose. We are getting justice. And look, I already told y'all, only thing I can do is spread awareness and get attention on any and everything. And that's what I'm doing, okay? And yes, I do love it. I love interacting with y'all. I love Tamala and Sean and Wes working the team and getting answers and trying to figure things out. I love us coming together as a community. I love when y'all blow my messages up with information, honey, okay? From all sides. I do. So Tamala, before I started, you were telling me something. What were you saying?
I forgot. You got to come back.
You said why they think we intuit each other.
Oh yeah, I was just saying in the chat they thought we were, and I was like, they was like, don't mess with Gigi, and I'm like, what? That was last night, the last thing we did.
Okay,
about Krishan.
We were
that wasn't about this.
Okay,
that was
child.
Yeah, so move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Okay. Sorry, that was last night. Okay.
that was about Krishan.
Yeah, that was last night too. I'm telling y'all need to come with us on tours.
They funny. They are really funny. They think that because I get, I sit back and I listen, they think that I have an attitude. They don't know I be researching, like when I found the cabin last night, and I know how to just sit back and listen. I really don't want the spotlight. I don't need it. And they think I do. You know what I'm saying? It's just silly minded. Like, no, I'm here for justice, not attention. I'm good.
All right. All right. So let's get into it. Okay. All right. So here it is. West, are you ready? I have West. She's going to be our reader when it comes to it. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this is Lulu. We are on Lulu Instagram. I want to let you guys know. Okay, so you guys see this is Lulu, right? I'm showing y'all everything. So when we go down here, this is where everybody getting this stuff from is Lulu. So and I may stop and tell, I'm gonna interrupt Miss West as we go, like I always do. Go ahead, West.
Okay, so is it Natalie? How do you pronounce her name? Natalia.
Whatever you child.
Okay,
Well,
Miss
ask
Natalie.
Sean B. Sean, how do you pronounce it?
Just wanted to get her name correct.
Natalie.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Like Natalie Cole.
Natalie.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. And just to let you guys know, you guys may say, who is Natalie again? This is Natalie. I don't know if you see my cursor. This is Natalie, okay? She was on Natasha. Damn, what I keep doing? You remember this girl? That's Natalie. Remember Natasha did a video last night? That's Natalie. She's always with Natasha. And she was one of the first people that was speaking out with Natasha. All right, so that's Natalie. That is who Lulu, I'm assuming, was talking to. All right, go ahead.
Okay, let me blow this up. Natalie, I had a full conversation on the phone with you personally, giving you the truth while I was still in Gainesville. I told you from start to finish what happened and answered every question you had for me. You ultimately ended the conversation by saying you will call me back because it is not too much. If I'm not mistaken, it's just too much. Hold on. You said you needed a minute. I can't tell you anything more because there isn't anything more to share. Natalie, how you go from being one of our biggest supporters to automatically assuming the worst about me after we spoke? Why is it so impossible to believe that I had nothing to do with baby's passing? Or why is it so hard to believe that
All
I
right,
truly
time
don't?
out. Time out.
Okay.
Not listen. Lulu, just say Tyrone. Shit. Babies, she's talking about Tyrone, okay? Now that may be like, who the fuck is babies? She's talking about Tyrone. Wouldn't you agree, Sean B?
Absolutely.
All right.
I
So
mean,
when they say
ain't nobody
babies,
else for her to talk about. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, baby, that's Tyrone. Shit. Cause I
Hmm.
was like, I had to think for a second. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. On baby's passing, or why is it not so hard to, or why is it so hard to believe that I truly didn't have anything else to possibly share because I don't have the answers you are looking for. You know how much I love him and you know how much he loves me. So why you have to know that you have to know that I'm grieving and hurting too. Our lives resolved around each other. Each day has literally been a fucking hell trying to do life without him. No calls, no texts, no I love yous, no nothing anymore at livingforme.net.
Well, Lulu, I'm not convinced. You know, you need to show it. Get on camera, girl. Let's see through your life because we don't know you. You are a mystery. And at this point, you are an accused killer. And yeah, you may do all that nice shit in the past, but none of that shit matters now because they all think you're an accused killer. Even the kids think you killed their daddy. So therefore, you're going to have to reboot, girl, and rebrand yourself. Hold on. Tamala said something. What?
Gigi, I just want to say that she's still delusional Lulu, because at the end of the day, he couldn't get a hold to her sometimes. Okay, so she trying to act like she was that loyal woman. No, she was not. Because he couldn't get a hold to her, he wouldn't have ever said what he said in those posts. Okay, you got somebody loyal, and when you call them, they always answer. But when they call you, they can't even get you to answer. You doing this, you doing that. Okay, that was Lulu. Okay, that was Lulu when he was on the road. So Lulu can't give us that like she was so involved in him and she so cared about him. No, she did not. That was the picture she tries to paint on television.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because if you cared, Lulu, if you genuinely cared about this young man, you would have rendered aid to him after you said you hit him or whatever you call yourself doing. You okay? You would have rendered aid to him. Okay? You would have called 911. You wouldn't have been up at the gas station to look to see what's going on and then come on down, baby. Okay? So you can drop that because we ain't bad. Like Natasha said, it's powder blue. Don't stop until we get justice for Dro.
All right. Can you read that on the side too? This part
Mm-hmm.
right here. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. If you love Tyrone or value his impact on the world, give him the respect and peace he deserves. If you don't know if something is true or can't prove it, stop spreading it. My twin brother was dragged into this, even though he was over 1,000 miles away in a completely different state when everything happened. This amount of lies that have been put out by everyone is sick and insane. Side note, the post is not directed just to Natalie. Multiple of baby's immediate family members.
and
Okay,
compete.
Lulu, stop calling
Okay.
that goddamn man baby. Shit. Call his ass Tyrone. Shit. What girl, you know you addressing everybody. You know we gonna read this shit. Say Tyrone. You sound
But she's protecting the brother. That's what it is. Trying to protect the brother.
this
Why did
shit
she have to put
babies.
that in there? Protecting the brother. What do you think, Sean? Everybody's trying to protect the brother. Why are you trying to protect the brother? He can protect himself. Why can't he come out and speak? If it was all there,
Why she's calling him baby? That's beyond me. That's just ridiculous. She's being pathetic. But I'll wait until y'all done reading to give my opinion.
Okay, then we done lost Wes. Wes, you back?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Okay,
Mm.
you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, where was I? Calling him baby.
Um, Go start with
Side
my
note.
twin brother was
Okay.
dragged into this.
Okay, okay. My twin brother was dragged into this, even though he was over 1,000 miles away in a completely different state when everything happened. This amount of lies that have been put out by everyone is sick and insane. Side
Well,
note.
that's what I
Okay.
gotta say about this, Lulu. I feel the same way about you. You steady lying. They said you lied 5 times to the mother Renee. Lulu, if you didn't want this nightmare the first time you was accused of lying, stop. Didn't I tell your ass, Lulu, to stop texting and come up here and speak out? Go on live stream. Let people see you for real, Lulu. If you trying to influence, if you trying to make people believe what you got to say, then you're going to have to stop this damn typing and talk to people heart to heart. Let them really see you. But you, all this baby, it feels like you're purposely like my hubby bubby. Oh, my hubby bubby. You know, it's like you're purposely saying this shit. So it seems like y'all were so close and nobody's believing that shit no more. They believe that you used him all this time for money, honey. Okay? They believe you never loved this man, honey. They believe you set his ass up, honey. And
Honey.
if you
And
want
if
to
you
turn
want to turn
around, oh hell, who audio is that? And if you want to turn around and say, well, I don't care what y'all think, well, stop effing responding, ho. Pick a damn side. Clearly, you care what people say because you're trying to tell people to stop thinking and stop responding because what people are saying is affecting your ass because you keep on hopping your ass on the internet, looking at the shit, involving yourself with the shit, getting BG and CC involved and Royal D in the shit. Okay. So clearly you like it here, but I'm just trying to help your ass out. I'm giving your ass advice. The best advice you could do if you want to influence the people is to get your ass on live stream and really talk, okay? Really talk. Let people see for real, for real. And stop all this goddamn secrecy. Shit, they know what I did. They know what I did. Bitch, just come out and tell us what the fuck you did, okay? Damn. This could have been all that. This could have been, just come out and say what the fuck you did. You could have been had this shit over last month. But for your secrecy breeds mistrust. It breeds miscommunication. It breeds all this lies because of you. You are the author of confusion, Lulu. You did all this shit. This shit would have never came to pass. The first day, you would have just stuck with one story, came out and said what the hell it was, and that's it. But because of your secrecy and you trying to, I don't know what you got going on. And let me tell you, why the brother? Why the brother? Why the brother? Because your ass is a goddamn mystery. And when people feel like you are an accused, allegedly killer, they don't know much about you. You're not telling them much about you. So you know people gonna dig. They're gonna ask questions. They're gonna be curious. You know that, damn it. They said you went to college, you educated. You ain't acting educated, hell. And what she go to college for? What was her major? Huh? What?
She said she had a
it's got something to do with art.
All right. Well, she's an actress. That's what she got many personalities.
Gigi, I'm gonna say this. She made a 16. She made a six. She made a. I'm gonna say it like this. She wrote a 6-page book about all this other shenanigans. Okay, but she didn't even make a 1-page book about what happened to him and why was he left on the side of the road and what happened, what really happened, and why she left him and didn't render aid. Why she was at the gas station when he was down there under the bridge and don't know nobody here. Why was she doing all that? But she can't answer the one question: what happened to Dro? But you gonna sit here and give us a 6-page book
of
about
nothing.
What you feel, and my brother was miles and miles away, baby. We don't know that. We don't know that. And that's what you keep speculating about, your brother.
And you know what? For the furthermore, ho, we talked about that shit 3 weeks ago. Why you ain't bring that shit up then? Huh? It feels like you sitting on shit. You trying to conjure up a fucking lie or conjure up something.
They're putting pressure on the brother. That's why. They putting pressure on the brother. The brother know what he know what he got going on. He know what he got going on. And they already looking at him because they know he's a messy piece of business too. Just like her.
You heard that, Lulu? Honey? Girl, they gonna stay on your goddamn brother. They gonna dig deeper to your brother, honey, okay? I don't know why you would do this, honey. But honey, can y'all please tell me what she went to college for? I know Tamala said something dealing with the arts, but what did she really go to college for? And where this girl work at? I'm still trying to figure that out. Where she worked at? How y'all being so close and y'all don't know where she work at? Where she work at?
I don't think she worked. I know she was working because I seen him making her lunch, but that was probably before she broke her leg or messed up her ankle.
They
I don't
said
think
she
she was
working
working.
man. She working man.
Yeah. Uh, she been doing that. She been doing that. And yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, keep going, Wes.
Side note. This post is not directed to just to Natalie. Multiple of baby's immediate family members and
I can't
complete
stand when
strangers.
she said babies. Tyrone, girl. Shit. Multiple of Tyrone immediate family. That sounds so much better.
If you really look at this,
keep on saying fucking babies. The fuck?
Gigi, if you really look at this, this is just to throw us off again and again. Because let me tell you something. How many times have she called Tyrone baby? Go back over everything in all them videos. Half of the time he's hollering, I love you, you my everything, and she don't even say it. Okay? And half of the time he's trying to get her attention, and she get everywhere else. So come on now, just been like in the hotel. She's sitting up there on her phone, showing her leg and all that. How many times has she said, baby, my honey, my husband, all this?
I don't care about none of that, Tamala. It's when you're addressing the public and you're talking about somebody that passed away. Talk to us. Say Tyrone. Anybody with common sense, Tyrone. By her saying the baby shit, it makes me want to not take you serious.
She just being sarcastic. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, she being sarcastic.
They taking all this as a joke. She's being sarcastic. Baby, all that. Come on now. She ain't never called it that many times like that in real life. Come on now. That's all I'm saying. She just being very sarcastic right about now.
Uh-huh. I want her to get on video and really talk to the people. Shit. And stop. Because every time you see her post, it's always a fucking performance. Even when, do y'all remember the video she did with her brother, Press 5? With the video what she did with her brother, meeting, oh, you guys, I'm going to meet my brother at the airport. I'm so this and I'm so that. Oh my God, I feel so lonely right now. It's a fucking performance. We don't know. We still have not came. Lulu, stop with the fucking acts and get on live stream and really talk to people. For real, for real. Stop with the performance.
Okay, Gigi, you caught something right there when you said she was performing on her way at the airport. Okay, just like she tried to act like she knew them people. If I know them people, I would have went over there and be like, "Oh, your family was waiting for you." She gonna sit up there and say, "Oh, that's my friend over there." Them people didn't know her, and she didn't know them.
She didn't. She didn't. That's a damn lie too, right? There go my friend.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The girl is totally delusional. She is delusional. You caught that. You know what I'm saying? When you said, it made me catch it when you said, "Oh, she was at the airport doing all that." But yeah, and then she holler, "Oh, that's my friend over there. Their family is here. Where's my brother at?" Come on, now. She didn't even know them people.
She did not know them motherfuckers at all. Oh, go ahead, Wes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say, and multiple of Tyrone's immediate family members and complete strangers have mentored me in posts, stories, sent DMs. This is for anyone who chooses not to believe a word I'm saying, but continue to ask me for the truth. The same truth that we already heard, or pass judgment when they have no idea what is even going on for real.
Okay, well, just come out and say it. Wes, what's so hard for her to come out to say it? People in the comment section, my GG team, what is so hard for your ass to say it? Now tell me this, y'all. She's been going to BG. She told BG. She went and she told Natalia, right? This girl, Natalie. She told Natalie. She told the mama. They know. They're whispering. They're telling other people in the background. What the fuck? Just come out and just say it and be done with it. Damn.
At this point,
Damn.
we are already here. Is we already here? So you might will just go ahead and say what happened. Like you want us to keep speculating? We
Clearly
already
she
on.
does.
But
Yeah.
Gigi, let me just say this. She said she told Natalie. Let me just say this. Okay. I just saw Natalie earlier. She was on there with her sister Natasha. Okay. She was on there with Natasha. They were just saying point blank, they going justice for Dro. I'm gonna be honest with you. What she told Natalie is the same thing she told us, a bunch of lies and false propagandas. So therefore, Natalie didn't believe crap she said. Natalie probably told them what she said, and they probably like, there she go lying again. Because look how she been lying to us. Look how. You can't believe nothing she says out of this girl's mouth.
And the fact she cannot get on live stream and look at us in our face and really tell the truth. She got to type this shit out.
Not even us, but you can't call. You couldn't go to the police department and say, "Hey, I want to talk to the Davis family, sit down with them." Okay, that's your protection right there. Okay, so you can sit down and have a little conference with the family and tell them exactly what's going on. No, this girl is guilty and she knows she's guilty. She's just trying to get her brother out of this mess, okay? Because she know he's all up in these webs of lies that she keeps telling. He's one of the main participants as well.
Nothing makes sense, Lulu. God darn it. Talk about the $15. Why in the fuck did he take the pizza and the goddamn wings? I know your fat ass. Never mind. I know you was hungry. Okay. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that don't make sense that you're not adding to the story. You leave so many big old holes. The fact that why did you even go inside that man's bank account and take that money? How much did you take? You see all this shit? It's just open speculation, but you're not addressing shit. You're not getting on live and just clearing everything out. You're allowing all this shit to fester and you are entertaining it behind the scenes, poking this and poking that, but you're not being real about it. You're not being forthcoming at all. And that right there lets me know that you're guilty and something ain't right, and it's you. Let's go. What else you got? We going to the next slide? Okay, I'm ready. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Let's get these likes up. You know I don't like to yell. Let's get the likes up. Go ahead.
All right. I'm so tired of these false accusations. You all didn't hear what you wanted to hear or didn't believe what I said, but instead of letting the detectives do their job and figure out what happened, you all chose to bring it to social media like they could help. You all know Tyrone would never in a million years wanted the details to his death, something so personal told to the public. I was the one in Gainesville calling the city asking if their traffic cameras worked to see if those videos could give insight on what happened. I was the one asking the police officers what the F happened and shocked when I got back to see him on a stretcher. I was the one in the hospital trying to get him transferred to another hospital along with one of his close friends.
Who is a close friend she talking about, y'all? Hashtag who is a close friend? Do y'all want to know who this close friend was at the damn hospital? How he know before the family know?
This my
Tamala,
first time ever hearing about a close friend.
hold on, Tamala. Say that again. Hold on, let me blow
Let
you
me tell you
up. Go
something.
ahead.
She keeps saying, that's why I said, she keeps saying close friends, close friends. His close friends don't live in Gainesville. So why did you call one of his close friends? Was that one of the person that she was sleeping with? Come on now. Who was the close friend? Because the only one I know that he was actually really close with is the guy that was on the video chat. And he already told us what it is about Lulu. And then the next one was the Uncle Jay. That's
Gigi,
what's closer than close.
Yes,
Gigi,
Shine.
I even suspect that this is an introduction to that third person.
Right.
Yep.
I even suspect that this may be an
Mm-hmm.
introduction to a third person that she's trying to work in there. She knows we're going to pick apart every word, excuse me, every word that she says. She knows that we are. But one thing that I need y'all to pay attention to with her narcissistic ass, I. She said to Natalie, how could you not believe everything I said? Paraphrasing here, and then allow people to think the worst of me. Lulu, what you need to understand is the only thing that's about you at this point or upon Tyrone's demise is that you were the last person with him and you know exactly what happened to him. Other than that, my love, this ain't about you. Get over yourself. You want to be the center of attention? Carry your ass downtown and tell them the truth. Carry your ass to the police and tell them the truth. Or I dare tell you to carry your ass over there to the Davis family and tell them the truth. Not anything that's self serving, not anything that's going to shine the light on your ass, as fake as it may be. I'm just saying. You want the attention? Tell them something that's going to convince them what makes sense. Because no matter what you told Natalie, apparently, when she went back to the Davis family and reiterated to them what you said, they said, I ain't going. Oh, hell no, that don't make sense. And because you think you're the smartest one in the room, you convinced yourself of that bullshit. But ain't nobody else going for that, Lulu. So you can stop with the I, my, me. Don't nobody care about you but your honey. That's it. That's all they care about you is you and your honey. That's it.
And she
Get
talking
over
about
it,
her
man.
twin brother when she said a honey.
Yeah. I don't believe that that's who he is. That's why I just say the honey because I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it's not about you. It's just not about you. It's not. It's not.
All right. Okay, Tamala, go
Tell
ahead.
West to back it up a little bit.
Can you
Go
back
back to
that
where she
up
started.
like a Mack truck?
Yeah,
Okay, where you
back
want
it
me to
up because
start
she was
from,
reading it.
Samala?
Just from the top.
Go back up, but
I'm
just
just gonna
go
start
back
from the
up a little
top.
bit.
I'm just gonna start from the top. All right. Okay. I'm so tired of the false accusations. You all didn't hear what you wanted to hear or didn't believe what I said. But instead of letting the detectives do their job and figure out what happened, you all chose to bring it to social media like they could help. You all know Tyrone would have never in a million years wanted the detail to his death, something so personal told to the public. I was the one in Gainesville telling the city asking the city if their traffic cameras work to see if the videos could give insight on what happened. I was the one asking. Okay.
Stop right there.
Okay.
Stop right there for a minute. I was the one that went to see if they traffic cameras work. Why would you go try to see that? Let the police do their job if you're innocent. Why would you go and see if the traffic cameras work? That's why I wanted you to back up. Then she said, I wanted his body to be moved to another hospital. Why did you want all that to be done when you're not even the white? Come on now. You don't have no jurisdiction over his body. You don't have anything. You were just a girlfriend.
And hold on, wait. Hold on, Lulu. Soon as that man got in that ambulance, soon as you saw Tyrone was getting in that damn stretcher, you should have called his mama and his mother effing daddy. And it ain't no excuse for that shit. You should have called them on MF and site. Hashtag on site. Tamala, if you had a son, wouldn't you want somebody to call you on site?
Yes, but I'm saying she tells and wants to find out if the traffic light is working because she want to see if they caught him on camera, Gigi.
I understand that, but I had to say what I had to say. It don't got nothing to do with what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I feel what you're saying, but I'm just trying to stay on point here. I went to them, the city. I wanted to see if the traffic. So that's what she wanted to know. If the traffic cameras work, did somebody catch them? See, because I'm telling you, we getting to the part, and they know we cooking. They know we cooking, and that's why she came out with that. She ain't never came out with nothing like this. Come on now, a 6-page book. Because at the end of the day, we cooking on them. We getting to what they thought that they could shovel shit on. Okay? That's why she wanted to know what they saying about the cameras. Is there this and that there? Come on now.
All she doing is addressing everything that we say.
There was any evidence. Want to make sure they ain't leave no evidence.
All she doing is addressing everything that we say. Line by line. That's all she's doing. We've said how the witnesses said that she showed no emotion, no nothing when she showed back up at the scene. What did she say? I was the one in shock. Then she mentioned something about her being at the hospital because it's been said that she sat there, she didn't talk to nobody, she didn't say nothing to nobody. So what did she do? She comes up with something that she was doing. You see what I'm saying? And it's already been said that she was already driving home. Then she comes back and she's calling about some damn cameras. If you're telling us to let the cops do their job, why didn't you? Oh, okay.
Saying. Right. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. You sit at the hospital, but you saying you trying to get him to another hospital. Why would you try to get him to another hospital? Why would you try to get him to another hospital? Why? It didn't make sense. This man is going through some severe injuries that you were supposed to call, but you want to get him to another hospital. I'm like, Natasha, I don't buy it. And yes, you're right. And yes, it was a murder. It was a murder.
And she is not immediate family. That hospital did not give her a diagnosis of Tyrone. That hospital did not tell her any diagnosis. So how the hell she know he was brain dead? Huh?
Right, because she's not even the next of kin.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. Exactly. That's what I just said. She is not the next of kin. That hospital did not give her a diagnosis of Tyrone. Did not. And if they did, then the Davis family has a lawsuit. So all she's doing is sitting back, listening to us and calling herself, addressing every bullet point that we put forth. That's all she's doing. And you're failing at it, hon. You're failing. Because you need to be sitting in front of the Davis family because those are the ones that's important and those are the ones that don't believe you. If we're so irrelevant, then carry your ass over there to the Davis family because they're the ones that's relevant.
But let me tell you something. She's mad. I'm telling you, when she said she's not only mad at the sister, but she mad at Gigi, Tamala, because guess what? We cooking on that. We cooking on that. We cooking on that. We eating them up. And they know, oh man, how is they figuring this out? Oh, now somebody's putting pressure on them. Somebody is putting pressure on them, baby. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna do no Rico act. Ain't nobody, they know how much time they facing. Them people ain't gonna wanna leave their kids and their family behind some stuff that she got going on. So if I was them, I'd come on forward and let her and whoever else suffer the consequences they self. Because at the end of the day, it's coming. Like I said, it's coming. God getting ready to show up and show out.
Show out.
Because, yes. And run that back to me, Wes, please.
Okay, before you run that back, I got to let y'all know. Listen, hit that like button if Tyrone Jr. Davis deserved to make it home that night. Hit that like button if he deserved to make it home. Come on now. Yes, he did. He deserved to make it home. Why not him? Why not make it home? You know why? Because Lulu allegedly took him out of here. And let's not forget, he was already brain dead before he got out that car. Before his body hit that pavement, under that bridge, he was already brain dead, Lulu. Okay? And if you cared about his ass, you would have already took him to the damn hospital. But nah. You threw his ass out, hoping somebody run him over and blame it on somebody else, ho. Ooh, Lulu. Okay, come on now. Come on. Do y'all believe he was already brain dead before he was under the bridge? Press 5 if y'all do. Come on now.
Come on. Keep cooking, Gigi. Walk them down, baby.
Walk them
Because
down.
you burning them.
Yeah.
You burning them.
Her head was so far. Her head was so far up her own ass that she's mad that ain't nobody believing her. That's what it is. That's what it is. She thought that her little pretty face and her little pearly whites and her little perky teardrops was gonna get up in somebody's face, and everybody was gonna be like, "Oh, no one so pretty could do something so violent, so demonic, so wicked." But that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened, and that's what she's mad about. She thought she was just going to be able to tell this one little story, and everybody was going to say, "Okay." But that they not going. They're not going for it, Lulu. Get over it. It just is what it is. Ain't nobody going for that. It don't make sense. And girl. See, I can't talk like I want to, Gigi. Go ahead.
I'm kind of relieved, y'all. I'm kind of relieved.
At the end of the day, this is the main focus. We left together. We should have came back together. We left together. We should have came back together. Just like if we was going to the club together as ladies, we come back together. If you want to leave once I get you back home to your house safely, then you can leave with whoever else. But we came together. We gonna stay together. Okay? That's where it should have been with them two. He came back. You came back. He came back unalive.
That's right. Go ahead, Wes.
Okay.
Go ahead, baby.
All right. No, please. No. I was the one in Gainesville calling the city asking if their traffic cameras worked to see if those videos could give insight of what happened. I was the one asking the police officer what the F happened and shocked when I got back to see him on a stretcher. I was the one in the hospital trying to get him transferred to another hospital along with one of his closest friends.
Wes. What you're not saying was I was the one that killed him. How about that? I was the one that set his ass up. How about that? You ain't nothing but a motherfucking reject Holly. Okay? I would never. This is what it sounds like. You know she's a Holly fan. Hell.
You know what, Gigi? She just told on herself.
That's what I wanted to say. This is an admission of guilt.
But Gigi, she just told on herself. I was the one that asked the police why he was on the stretcher. Okay, so you didn't come back to the scene till he was on the stretcher. Come on. She telling on herself. She telling on herself. That's why I said, come on, because if you listen, everything she said is digging a pit for herself. Like I said, loose lips sink ship.
Yes.
Okay? And she's sinking her own ships. She shouldn't have never wrote all that stuff because I'm the one to ask the police if he can see the scene more or less, if they can see that what's going on while he was on the stretcher. Why would you want to know that? While your man is on the stretcher, you should be finding out what's going on with him first and then get to the police next. But that's not what you did. That's not what you did. You went to the hospital to find out what them people know, and they wouldn't tell you nothing. So you left and went 2 hours away to 4 hours away.
Hold on, wait. Don't forget about the friend. Where the friend at? Where the friend and all this shit?
Exactly.
Was the friend kissing on your neck? Was your friend up there in Gainesville? I mean, up there too at the hotel? And who is a friend? Name the damn friend. Shit.
Exactly.
You won't have to wonder. You want us
where did this friend come from when it was just you two on a lover's Christmas trip? Where did this friend come from in a matter of minutes? Because he got to the hospital within minutes. So where did this friend come from? What? Wait, what? You understand? And then that's why BG, so-called BG, quote unquote, didn't like the witnesses, because I'm not going to say what she said, but that's why she didn't appreciate the witnesses, because the witnesses were the ones who revealed her coldness when she came back to the scene. They were the ones who exposed the fact that she came back to the scene. They did that. Otherwise, we were simply speculating, right? And they the ones who came back and confirmed it. So that's why she was so mad at them, because otherwise, what does their skin have to do with anything? You either telling the truth or you're not. And the fact of the matter is they were trying to help him. So why be mad at them? Because they exposed some stuff. That's why. That's why. But where this friend come from, she full of shit. That person was at the hotel. That's where that person comes in at. And that's probably what Dro was mad about. Because we still been trying to figure out what was the argument. What were they mad about? That's what it is. That's the friend. Mm-hmm. Keep on talking, Lulu.
It wasn't her friend. It wasn't Dro friend. It was her friend. And that friend is that brother. Because that's the only one.
Hold on. Wait. Say that again. Say that again. My bad. Go ahead.
I said, no, it wasn't Tyrone's friend. Tyrone had nobody there. If you remember what Auntie Natasha said, he don't know nobody there. He wasn't from there. He never been there. So it was Lulu friend.
Absolutely.
It was Lulu friend. It was Lulu friend. Okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brother, then it was somebody that Lulu was messing with. It still go back to Lulu. It's still Lulu and her crew. It's still Lulu. And the only reason why BG is mad at the Caucasian man, because not only did he implicate Lulu, but he said it was staged. And I believe everything, because if you put the pieces back together, you go back to the red car. They said he told Natasha he was putting the money in the wallet. Well, if you was putting the money in the wallet, why ain't it in the wallet? Why is it spread it out? Spread it out. Good morning. Good night. Ain't nobody buying. Yes. So, yes, Lulu is mad at you. She mad at your panel because we are cooking their ass. We're going to put you in a body bag.
In a jail cell. That part.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, in a jail cell, girl.
Jail cell. Okay.
No, jail cell.
Jail cell.
We're gonna put a body up.
We just gonna put her in a jail cell. We're gonna put that wig in a jail cell.
We're gonna lock that body up.
Oh, girl. We're gonna put it in the jail cell, child.
Come on now. Because she needs to be underneath the jail, her and her crew, because they have no empathy for nobody. Yes, people that know my lingo, they know what I mean by what I said. Because it's not saying we're going to do something physically to her, because that's not. People know my lingo.
Yeah, okay? We're not doing that.
But you don't know my lingo. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, she needs to be underneath the jail. This was a cold calculated, premeditated murder. And the only reason why they keep coming with all this stuff is because we're cooking. We're getting to the good part about them, the bad part that they did to Tyrone. But we're getting to the good part because we're going to get them locked up. And they know it. It's coming. Natasha said it today. She keeps saying it. I'm going to take this higher. They know ain't nobody stumping on nothing. Come on now. They know ain't nobody stumping for nothing. Come on now. They know that Tasha mean business. If you see the pictures that Tasha posts, Dro sitting up front with her, come on now. He loved his aunt Natasha like she was his mother. He loved her. He loved Tasha's sister. I seen them videos too. Come on now. He loved that woman. He loved them people. He didn't love the genocide like that because guess what? He knew what was in them. He knew what was in them. Why would you keep any type of money? If that's your mama, if I'm your queen, she gonna have my account count. Come on now. It wouldn't be nobody else. If she my queen for real, as I try to pretend, she's pretending too. She's pretending too. Because what woman would let somebody go to her son's funeral knowing that you left him at his demise? You didn't render aid to him, whether you told the family it was an accident or not. You still left him on the side of the road like trash. That alone will make me want to take your head off.
Oh, God.
One thing.
Take the wig off.
One thing is certainly for sure. One thing is certainly for sure.
If that was an accident like she said it was, Gigi, she wouldn't. Come on now. If the mama knew, why would you, if this woman said it's an accident, but she left your son on the side of the road like trash. And you mean to tell me you didn't take her head off?
Take the wig off. Take the wig off.
What? You didn't take the wig off? And you didn't pull them lace fronts out?
Thank you.
Come on now.
One thing is certainly for sure. She definitely told on herself when she said this other friend. I don't care what kind of friend it is. We know for a fact that she did not call the Davis family, which meant because the mother's name was mentioned in the report, the father's name was not. So she called the mother, but she didn't call the father. And then some fictitious friend, some mysterious friend is supposedly there. Although I dare say when the doctors, because what Lulu may not know is the doctors also have to give an account of it for everything that they see and everything that they hear. Okay. So the doctors have to say who all showed up at the hospital. What were they doing? How were they acting? That's a fact. Okay. And so no one, the Davis family has said nothing about another person being at that hospital. No one besides Lulu for 24 hours. She did not call them. But then there's this mysterious other person. So she's telling on herself in this essay right here. She's straight up telling on herself. And she's stupid.
Mm-hmm. Lulu is not going alone, y'all. Lulu can fight this all she want to. Lulu can fight this until she turns trooper duper black in the face. She is not fighting this. She is not going alone. Lulu is why she's trying to act like she's the strong one. She's this and she that. Lulu is the weakest link, baby. And she's about to fold. She's gonna fold because let me tell you something. A drunk like her, if they ain't got her under wraps, she gonna get to talking to somebody, and somebody gonna know somebody, and somebody gonna tell somebody if they already have it. Okay, that's all I'm saying. She's a slush head. You see how she drank out of a bottle. So when she get drunk, she turns up. She'll tell anything. So that's what's gonna happen. If they ain't got her under cuff, if they ain't got her in the room with them, monitoring her everywhere she go and going places with her, Baby, let me tell you something. She's about to tip it over on her own head, and the people that's with her. Because at the end of the day, this was a murder. She know, just like she talking about, I went and asked them about the lights, the traffic lights. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? But if you was investigating, if I'm helping them investigate, then there's no way I should be in hiding. There's no way I should be in hiding. Come on now, bring it on out. Why was you in hide? You don't have to be in hide. If you want to take all the smoke, you don't have to be in hide. Because like you said, it was an accident. If it was an accident, so I wouldn't have to be in hide. I wouldn't have to hide from the Davis family. I wouldn't have to be somewhere else I ain't got no business. Because I know you ain't in Fort Lauderdale. I know you ain't there because everybody know what you look like. So if you in hiding, if you so got it like that and you asking questions and then you said you talked to the police while he was on the stretcher, why would you be talking to the police about that? You should have been telling the police, yes, I'm the one hit him. Yes, I'm the one. We had an argument. Because at the end of the day, you didn't tell them that same day. You didn't tell them that same day, Lulu. Because I ain't going to tell you how I know. They didn't get no information from you that day. They only got that little bit, like you pulled up on the scene and told them it was an accident. You didn't get turned in. You didn't go down there to that police department that same day, boo. You didn't go down there that same day. They didn't get your car that same day. Dates and times tells everything. Go back over that paper where they said about her car. Dates and times will tell everything.
All right, go ahead.
So Lulu, you're going to jail. Your brother going too, whoever else.
Who y'all think that other person is? She said it was Tyrone's friend, even though Tamala said it was her friend, but she labeled it as Tyrone's friend. Who do you guys think it is? Put in the comment section. Go ahead, Wes.
I don't think it was a friend at all.
Okay. I was the one in Gainesville calling the city asking if their traffic cameras worked to see if those videos could give insight on what happened. I was the one asking the police officer what the F happened in shock when I got back to see him on a stretcher. I was the one in the hospital trying to get him transferred to another hospital along with one of his close friends. After being told he was declared brain dead, in hopes that he would gain back brain activity like so many others have done in the past. I've been trying to get answers and help baby Tyrone in whatever way I could since the day he went to the hospital.
All right, let's go to the next slide. Let's get
Okay.
these likes up, y'all. Come on, we can do better with the likes. The likes pushing this story out here, okay? Push the likes out. Come on, y'all. It pushes the algorithm and let them know that this story needs to be heard and seen. So I need all of y'all, all of my team. I know y'all better hit the likes. And if you are here for Tyrone, you should hit the likes as well because this is going to push Tyrone's story out to the masses. A lot of people have yet to hear about Tyrone. All right. So let's go. Go ahead, Wes.
All right. It's like you all have made it your life's mission to say and to do whatever you can to falsely incriminate me or assassinate my character. You guys have even brought the kids into it by stating it was true that I turned off their phones. First of all, I don't share a phone account with baby Tyrone. Second of all, I'm not authorized on his account to even make that type of change. Thirdly, only Elijah is on his account because Tyrone initially took Chloe's phone and suspended her line back in August or September to discipline her after she got in trouble, which her mom told us both face to face she was cool with him disciplining her and completely understood. However, her mother decided to overstep Tyrone and turn on a different line for her on a different plan with another phone. She previously had a few days later. Tyrone has his sister TT's Apple Watch on his plan. So I'm sure that service is off. So I wanted to turn that off too. Question mark. Elijah's mom or whoever had him block my number on his phone. Chloe never wanted me or her dad to have her new number. And I'm no longer speaking to Tyrone on his phone. So how the F am I even supposed to know the phones are off? A simple trip to
Time
T.
out. Time
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Elijah mom. What called that lady Alyssa? What's her name? Alyssa?
Elisa. Yeah, I think Elisa.
That's why I can't respect your ass, Lulu. You don't call it like it is. You don't call it like it is. You need to start. And you talking about Auntie Natasha in this post too. Why don't you name her ass? Auntie Natasha. I'm talking to you. All this Elijah mom, get that son name off of your shit and talk and say Alyssa or whoever that girl is. Say Alyssa, ho. All this Elijah mom and all this.
What she mean by she's no longer talking to Tyrone on his
Right.
phone?
Right.
Well, of course you aren't, dumbass. He's gone. No one's talking to him on his phone. I am no longer speaking to Tyrone on his phone. So how the F am I even supposed to know? Nobody's talking
Wait.
to him.
Hold on, Sean.
It's
Can I
like
intersect? Because if
like
you're
she's
not, because you're talking like you're still speaking to him, so you're not speaking to him on the phone. So how are you speaking to him?
like Lord have mercy.
Well, I think she meant that was sarcasm.
That
It's
is
no
sarcasm.
time for
Yeah,
that.
that's
But see,
sarcasm.
that's the point,
It's
though.
no
There's
time
no
for that.
time for that. There's no time for some. Like, Lord have mercy. Go ahead, Tamal. I know you want to jump in there. Go ahead.
You know what, Sean? I'm just gonna say this, and you right on the money when you said it earlier. She just trying to play somebody. That's all. She trying to play now. She trying to play like she's talking to Tyrone, and she going a little crazy, baby. You can play that crazy act, but they got
Right.
sales for you. They got sales for you in that jail cell. They got places for crazy people and mentally ill. You still going, crazy or not? You going. You going.
And
And that's
who
what she doing.
time out, Lulu, who brought the kids in it? Because I didn't even know that shit. Who said it first? Call their ass by their name. You don't like when people speculate on you, so you need to start being direct. Okay, you do too much vague and too much. It's too much general. Be very specific and direct. Okay, stop playing.
And
Right.
she can give up. She can give up playing crazy. She can give up with that. All of this right here, putting it step by step and word by word, she can forget trying to throw up crazy later on. Once this all,
Hmm.
goes to the right people and the investigation starts to take heat, she can forget trying to play crazy. All her 15 identities can go have several seats because it's not going to work. Right here, with all of this that she's putting out here, she can forget it. It's a wrap. She's well within her mind.
Well, yeah, because what she's saying, his friend, only people that I know that I seen a lot that he deal with in his videos was his uncle Jay Jennings and some boy named Gabe Norton, Gabe something Norton. That's the only two people I really seen him really match with. Okay, so if one of them is in the mess, then you evidently was laying up with one of them. So you still, like the auntie said, it's still you, Lulu. Ain't nobody trying to go off no third party. It's still you, your brother, and the crew. It's still you. You the one got it popping. Whatever popped off.
Okay.
And the way she told that lie like she was pregnant, she probably told somebody that lie, and they probably thinking they say baby and helped her do all this other crazy stuff. Lulu probably put everybody in, use them as puppets to get her job done. And she talking about people can't steal nobody's money out of their account. Oh, yes, they can. Oh, yes, they can, baby. Oh, yes, they can. All you have to do is have their information, and if the law don't know, they dead. If you going through the bank drive through to get money, okay, you got his ID, you got information on him. That somebody can make a ghost ID. So everybody, yes, everybody know you can still steal. There's also wire transfer, which is called wire fraud, baby. They gonna find it all. It's gonna lead back to you, Lulu. Everything is gonna lead back to you. And do you think you can do all this on the net and it won't come back? All that leaves a paper trail, baby. Ain't nothing that the government is doing now doesn't leave a paper trail back to you. I don't care if you on your Snapchat talking to somebody and plotting, baby, they can go to your Snapchat and get that conversation after you deleted it. So I'm telling you, baby, ain't nothing you do that they can't get. They already got it. They just sitting in it to make a move on you, and they get ready to chessmate you and your crew real soon.
I want to know where the money is. I want to know where's the $250,000, Lulu. Let's talk about that. You want to address everything that we're talking about. Is that in the next slide? The 250,000 that you deleted from his account by the time his family found out about it? Huh? Where's that? Address that, Lulu. What you gonna say? You didn't take his money? What? It just went up in air by the time the family found out? Is that what happened? Okay.
Can y'all hear me? Press a two if y'all can hear me clearly and it's no static or echo, please. All right. Let's get these likes up, y'all. We can do better than that, y'all. We can do better on the likes today. Go ahead, Miss West, if you don't mind.
All right. Where was I? Okay.
You was there where she said she went to the city, and when she got back from the things, they told her he was brain dead.
Okay, I must just go right here at Elijah's mom.
They sure told you a lot.
Yeah. And Lulu, like when you're talking to the police, are you gonna say, yeah, my baby, it was me, my baby. Tell the people, say Tyrone, okay? All this baby shit. Stop that shit. Go ahead. Go ahead, Wes.
Okay, so basically she said that she wanted to turn TT phone off too. Elijah mom or whoever had him block my number on his phone. Chloe never wanted me or her
Time
dad
out.
to
Elijah, what's that mama name? What's his baby mama name?
Alyssa or
Alicia.
Alicia.
Say it again. Alicia. Alyssa.
Yes.
Alicia, Tyrone baby mama. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, Tyrone baby mama had him block my number on his phone. That sounds so much better. Tyrone, is that what she's saying, Wes?
Yes, that's what
Tyrone
she's
baby
saying.
mama
Because that's
had him
Elijah's mom.
had her son block her number on his phone. Okay, go ahead. So
All
what
right.
that mean? The baby mama ain't fucking with her?
That's basically allegedly.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Gigi.
Come out. Huh?
Simply Tony said, and she's right. She said that's a HIPAA violation. If the hospital told her that, and that's what I said, it's the HIPAA violation as well. You're right,
I said that. Yeah, I said that earlier. I said if they did tell her anything, the Davis family need to sue them because that's illegal. Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
What she say they told him? Told her.
That he was brain dead.
Oh.
Yeah. So why did they tell you? Who are you? You no family member.
Okay, go ahead, Miss West, please.
Okay. So Alicia had him block my number on his phone. Chloe never wanted me or her dad to have her new number. And I'm no longer speaking to Tyrone on his phone. How the F am I even supposed to know the phones are off? A simple trip to T Mobile or calling, texting my phone could have cleared this up. But again, the family as a whole will rather think the worst of me. Common sense will tell you that the line was off probably because of non-payment. He is no longer here to pay the bill.
Common sense don't tell me that. That's one option. That is one option. Unfortunately for you, that's not the option that they chose to tell us about. They told us that between you or his mother, cut the kids' phones off. Period.
I mean,
Period.
if I mean the bill probably would have been on auto pay if she wouldn't have took all the money out of the account.
Right, because that's what he had it on auto pay
Right?
for
I
his
think
kids.
so. Yeah.
Yes, it would have still been paying his bill because at the end of the day, they have his bank account linked to it. So it would have still been paying the bill. But she did that. Somebody did that, turned them kids' phone off because at the end of the day, auto pay, once you set up auto pay, baby, you have to take your card off there for them to stop charging you. I know that. I know that off the top. I know that off the top. You hear me? So, yes, that's a lie that Lulu wants to make us think that, oh, I didn't cut the kid's phone off. And then she said Chloe didn't want her to have the number. No, I don't blame Chloe. I wouldn't want you to have the number either because Chloe saw what type of person you really are. That's probably why Miss Chloe didn't want
Chloe
you to
is the
have
daughter,
The daughter.
y'all. Because I know
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
would be
saying.
lost. Chloe is the daughter. And you got, I keep on saying it because I know people are coming in and out and stuff like that. So
okay.
I be thinking about people that's just tuning in that don't know.
Oh,
Chloe
yes,
is the
ma'am.
daughter because I know how I am. I'd be like, what? Chloe is the daughter. So I do stuff for another person like me. Yeah. Chloe is the daughter. And how old is she? Tamala, how old is that daughter?
I think Chloe is, I think they 14 now.
14, really?
13 or
And
14,
the
yeah.
and the fact of the and the fact
12 years ago, they ain't that old.
the fact of the matter is they only needed to communicate with their father. Lulu, you
Right.
was just something to hump on. You was not his wife. Yes, he treated you good. Yes, he loved you, but he hadn't put a ring on it. So let's be clear. His kids, if they didn't want to speak to you, the importance was their father, not you. So if they didn't want to talk to you, that they were well within their rights not to. The phone was so that they could communicate with their father, not you. That's how irrelevant you were to them. Period. That has nothing, and that's probably why you turned their phones off. Being malicious makes perfect sense.
And that's why that it goes back to say when the baby mama says what she says, Mama is still here. Mama's gonna protect you. And then she also said, Lord, please protect my children. She didn't say, Lord, protect me, being selfish herself. She said, Lord, please protect my children. So it was like she was crying out to God to protect her kids because she knew just how evil Lulu is. Come on, y'all. Y'all thinking this girl, the baby mama, is sitting back, don't want to say nothing. Like I told Gigi behind the scene, she want to talk, but at the end of the day, before I talk, I'm going to protect my kids. They first and foremost. So she will lay down her life for her kids. So therefore, that's why she said, I don't want to talk right now. I don't want to talk right now. Because at the end of the day, protection for her kids and their safety is more important than what she wants to say at this moment. And I understand this baby mama. Because if you come after mine, baby, you have to kill me to get to mine.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. Miss West, can you continue?
Yeah. Okay. So where was
We can
I?
just take it from a simple trip. Oh, you know what?
Okay.
We on the next slide.
We on the
Don't
next
worry.
slide.
Yeah,
Okay.
we on the next one.
All
Get
right.
them likes up, y'all. Y'all can do better than that. Come on.
The family continues to scream, you don't know what happened, but in the same breath have thrown out so many false accusations and opinions, giving social media info to run wild with. We are all hurting, but you are too selfish to see or care. Natalie, months ago, you told me out your own mouth that you blame me for Tyrone dissing himself from the family. My response was, how could you blame me? Tyrone is very headstrong, and I can't make him do anything that he don't want to do because he wants to do it. Your reply was, I know, but it was easier to blame you for my cousin not wanting to come around us as much. Whether you are realizing it or not, you're doing the same thing right now, blaming me. It's not going to give the end results we all want, and that's bringing Tyrone back. You lost a cousin, but I lost the love of my life, best friend, soulmate. The love, these loves are different, so I will not even try to compare them. But for the 100th time, I'm hurting too, if not more. The spreading of false accusations and mentioning me and posts and stories like you all don't have my phone number is harassment.
No,
Ooh,
it's not.
they got
No,
him
it's not.
for harassment.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And you know why it's not, Lulu? Because they're speaking out loud. They're saying something does not add up. We're not gonna stop fighting for justice until we find out what happened to our loved one. He did not deserve this. We love him. We're standing strong. You were the lad. You left with him. You should have come back with him. You came back alive. He should have come back alive. That's all that they said. They said that what you've told them does not make sense. As far as accusations are concerned, she says she hasn't spoken to you. That is what Auntie Natasha said. She has not spoken to you, and for nobody to believe anything unless they hear it from her or the Davis family. That's period, point blank. So you could try that harassment shit, but it ain't gonna work. Boo boo. It's not gonna work. Sorry. That's enough.
Absolutely. And to pick it back off of what Sean just said, I just got to say this. Everybody on the in the chat know what Natasha said. Natasha said, and so she said the cousin said, Lulu said that it wasn't her fault that Tyrone didn't come around. But guess what? We all know what the auntie said and what everybody was saying. Tyrone genuinely loved Lulu, and he would have did whatever Lulu said to do, or whatever Lulu wanted him to do. So that's the type of man he was. Okay. I also believe that Lulu was behind the scene, pressuring him about his family and kids. Because if everybody in the chat remember, when he was speaking as a motivated speaker, he said he can't let his family or kids or anybody tell him how to treat his woman. You can't let nobody tell you how to treat your woman or your significant other. So Lulu was already riding his back about his family and his kids, okay? You can't tell me she wasn't, because he wouldn't have never made that statement. Why would you put kids involved? If that was just, he's a motivated speaker, but I wouldn't have spoke on that if you were speaking on relationships issues. But he spoke on that because that's what he was dealing with. Okay, he was dealing with a lot of things with Miss Lulu here, and I'm gonna tell you what it reminds me of. If y'all remember that movie, it's a thin line between love and hate. Y'all see how Lynn Whitfield was beating the blank out of herself because she wanted Martin Lawrence to want her? Y'all see how she was turning herself up? Yeah. Took them bag of lemons. That's Lulu, y'all. That is Lulu. That delusional woman right there. That's Lulu. Played out on big screen.
And then Lulu, can you tell me, this is Sean B talking, can you please tell me which one, was it the love of your life, your best friend, or your soulmate that you left in the middle of that road? Was it the love of your life, your best friend, or your soulmate that you showed no compassion and no love, didn't even drop a tear as you were standing there watching him out of his body, being put on a stretcher, being rushed to the hospital? Was it your love, the love of your life, your best friend, or the soulmate that whose bank account you emptied to a zero account? Was it the love of your life, your best friend, or your soulmate that you told 3 or 4 different stories about? Which one? Which one of those people? Oh, it's all, the love of your life, the best friend, and the soulmate are all Tyrone, right? Okay. Well, which one of the stories are we supposed to believe if he's the love of your life, the best friend, and soulmate? Which one? Because I'm confused. Can you clear that up for us? Which story that you're telling are we supposed to believe, because you've told several?
What you said, girl, go ahead, cook.
Saying, because this is full of it. This is full of it right here. This is full of it. We're blaming you, Lulu, because you were the last one with him. And because you've told several different stories, you're not believed. That's common sense. You're supposed to be so smart. It don't even take a college education to know that. I teach my 5-year-old grandson that you don't tell me different stories if you expect for me to believe you, but you want to play the victim. You're not the victim, Lulu. Tyrone is. Whether it was an accident or it was premeditated, he's still the victim, and you're still irrelevant until you tell the truth. You're still irrelevant. When you go to prison, you'll still be irrelevant. You have nothing to carry your legacy. No babies, no husband, no nothing. You have nothing without Tyrone. And that's your fault. He was your everything. He was your money. He was your clothes. He was your body. He was your teeth. He was your hair. He was your makeup, everything. It was all coming out of his pocket. So you're right. Now that he's gone, you are alone. You have nothing. You were nothing with him, and you're going to be even less without him. Because that's how irrelevant you are. And you did it to yourself. Dumb.
All right. Wes, can you finish reading, please? Wes, are you there?
Yeah, we on the next slide.
Okay. That's right.
I'm on it.
You are.
Okay. And then people have the nerve to say, why isn't she screaming justice for Dro? Or if she's innocent, she should be screaming the truth. It's because that slogan was created to incriminate me. It was attached to the very first false accusation of Lulu hitting Tyrone in the back of the head with a Hennessy bottle, which is straight bullshit. This was an accusation created by Tasha, a family member who never even made it to Gainesville while he was in the hospital to see his injuries for herself. My baby ain't letting nobody beat on him, including his wife. So push the narrative that baby is some type of simp or a man that couldn't handle his own is insane. Like be fucking for real. With that being said, why would anyone in their right mind in my position ever say justice for Dro? I have been telling the truth,
Can
but
I
some
say something? The reason why you want to say justice for Dro because he's dead and he was taken out of here. And if y'all ass didn't do it, you should be screaming justice for Tyrone because you want answers, ho. Duh. All right, but go ahead.
She said, why wouldn't she scream justice for Dro? But you said you was asking the police what happened. So if you don't know what happened, then justice for Dro. That's a contradiction right there. That's a main contradiction. If I don't know what happened to my man, I'm going to scream right along with the family. Justice for Dro.
And wait a minute. What do you mean that Tasha wasn't there while he was in the hospital? Well, honey girl, had you stuck around, you would have found out that it was Auntie Tasha, his father, and a grandmother, right? Am I right, y'all? That was in the room while he took
my
his last
salad,
breath.
yeah.
While he took his last breath. See, had you stuck around, for the love of your life, your best friend, yeah, you would have known that. So, like I said, this stuff right here in this black and white, you're right. It's bullshit. Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Wes.
Okay. Like, be fucking for real. With that being said, why would anyone in their right mind and in my position ever say justice for Dro? I have been telling the truth, but some are choosing not to believe it. I even made a post to address everything.
Time out, Wes. What is your truth? Because you sure ain't tell no fucking truth. Y'all in the comment section. Did she tell y'all the truth? Did she tell y'all the truth? What is the truth? I mean, you said you didn't told your truth. What is it? We still
What do you
are
mean?
curious. We still don't know. If that's the case, you don't have no truth because we are still curious. You keep on telling this person, that person, knowing they already said it, knowing they twisting your words. Come out here and just put it on the line. You claim you ain't doing it, so what the fuck you hiding for? Tell the truth. What is the truth?
Gigi, can I say something?
Yes, you can.
Because it's bothering me again, once again, about the piece of the pie. Okay, I'm telling you, I studied it last night and I was going to get it to it earlier. And it said when I was asking Google and then I asked Siri, and Siri said it's the idea of dividing a whole pie among several people, where the pie represents a total amount of money, a business venture, or a reward.
All right, go ahead, Wes.
All right. Let me pull it back up.
Pull it back up.
All right, I got it.
All
But
right.
some are choosing not to believe it. I even made a post to address everything and to give an explanation for my silence within the first 2 weeks of everything happening. But people are hollering, family included, that is all chat GPT. I'm educated. I have a bachelor's degree in science. And you mean to tell me that you really think that I can't take my thoughts and type them out to formulate a statement? No matter what I say, it will never be enough because everyone has had their mind made up that I'm guilty from the very beginning. I'm damned if I do say something because it's spun to whatever conclusion whoever is reading it comes to. And I'm damned if I don't say anything because I look guilty or people presume I never cared or didn't care as much.
All right, let's go to the next slide.
Okay. When are you all going to stop attacking me and just focus on grieving as we all wait for the reports to come back? How much do you expect me to take? Any of you could be in this situation because you all fuss and fight with your partners, even have crashed into your dudes' cars or tried to run them over. But you choose to give a blind eye to the fact that bad shit can really happen in a blink of an eye and it be outside of anyone who is involved control or doing. Enough is enough.
She just told on herself. She just told on herself. It literally says, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Your partners even have crashed into your dude's cars or tried to run them over. Okay. And then she seems to think as she keeps going that it's some kind of justification because we bicker, we fight, we argue with our loved ones. That's not justification, dum dum. That's not justification. That's not an accident. That is vehicular homicide. Duh. Look that up with your science degree. Okay? That is vehicular homicide. That's not an accident. You can't say, well, I wasn't going that fast. I didn't think I hit him that hard. You hit him with a car. Like, come on, man. You can't be this damn dumb and try to act like you're so smart, man. You can't have it both ways, Lulu. I wouldn't give a damn what piece of the pie you got. You get, no. Give it up, little girl. Give it up.
Yeah, that's what they said. She ran him over. That's what BG told Cece. Hold on. Go ahead, Tamala.
I'm just gonna say this. Lulu is setting another. She's setting another stage that she wants y'all to believe that it was a car accident, that it was an accident, all this other stuff that she wants y'all to believe. Okay, and Lulu know it's not an accident. She know that the police is still investigating her. She spent her time to write all this letter. Do you really believe she spent her time to write all this letter? Come on now, do it. Compare this letter with any other letter that Lulu writes. Compare it. Because at the end of the day, I don't believe Lulu wrote all this. I really don't. I think it came from her page because she posted it for whoever wrote it for her. But Lulu didn't take time to write that. Let me tell you something. If my man, now this is for everybody in the chat. If my man is dead, okay? If he died a horrible death like this young man, all right. And most people know when you are a drunk and when you sit there and drink, all that stuff will bombard your mind. She would have been crying out way before now. She would have been doing everything before now. BG came on here, CC, BG, whatever their names are, or whatever they want to say, said she was good. She was good. She did not say, well, she's handling it pretty okay under the circumstances. She said she was good. So I don't buy all this boo-boo that she said to sit up here and make us believe. I don't buy it one bit. Do I think that she's telling on herself or whoever wrote it? Yes. It's a lot of loose lips to sink ships. And see, they don't know what they're saying and they don't know what they're doing. So they're throwing stuff out there. But as they throwing stuff out there, you got to piece it together. Because at the end of the day, it all goes back to Lulu. All this, Lulu didn't spend her time. Let me tell you something. When people been drunk, and you got drunks to get drunk crying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have been out there, and y'all all of a sudden you get to thinking about, oh, my boyfriend, he did. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on now, Lulu would have been to wrote this long letter. Lulu is good. She want us to think that she ain't good. Lulu is good, y'all. She ain't grieving like she want us to pretend in this letter. That ain't Lulu. That's the narcissistic side of Lulu. That's the narcissist. That's why I said this girl is a psychopath. And she's a danger to everybody while she's on the street. They need to get her off the street. Because, see, Lulu is moved by her own emotions. When you start attacking her brother, her emotions come out. When you get closer to the truth, her emotions come out. Then she got to throw you off with something else so it can go back to feel sorry for Lulu. That's what a narcissist do. They have no empathy for nobody else.
Nobody.
Psychopath. And tell somebody else do something to them. When you hurt them and do something to them, that's when they want to pop up. And that's Lulu in this right here. Lulu, I'm telling you, y'all know she likes to drink. You think she ain't been drinking? You think she ain't been doing that?
Of course.
And her emotions haven't flied to write a big letter before now? Come on now. All of a sudden, we get to the bottom of the case. We get into the bottom of the case. We putting the dots and crossing the T's. And guess what? She comes out with this letter to try to distract us once again. Yes, it's a lot of truth to what she said, but it's a lot of things that she ain't saying because she don't want to say it was a murder. But as we know, you left the scene. That's negligent right there. You left the scene of a crime. You went to the gas station. That should have been a charge in itself. You wasn't locked up for. See, it's a whole lot of things that Miss Lulu could have got locked up for, y'all. And she ain't get locked up for. So don't buy into her bull crap. Don't feel sorry for Miss Lulu. Don't even let this letter make you feel any kind of emotions. Whatever emotions you have, keep it for Tyrone. Because see, let me tell you something. Lulu is not sad. Lulu is enjoying her life. She's still sucking that liquor that y'all saw her in that car out of a bottle with a straw. That's Lulu. Lulu is that narcissist that y'all see. No emotions. Even in that car, you see she had no emotions. Even in the club, even when she's drinking, no emotions other than turning up. And that's it. She don't have no emotion. She don't have no sadness. People that moves like that, they don't have no empathy. They can't feel nothing. If you look deep in within her eyes, her soul is dark. Her eyes is black. Come on now. The pupils of her eyes is dark because there's no soul behind there. A person with a soul would have never left Tyrone on the side of the road like
this. Yeah, she $250,000 good. Okay, minus whatever she gave his mother. But his mother and them females that they scamming them taxes with, Rico coming for y'all. See, she thinking that all of this that she putting on Facebook is gonna throw us off of what we stumbled upon the other night with the gentleman that was up on the panel. We ain't forgot about that, Lulu. You can forget about it. We ain't forgot. We haven't. So you will not be a distraction, hon. You think every time you send somebody up here that they're going to distract us. I take notes, love. And everything that Gigi does, she got it. It ain't going nowhere. She got that in the vault, boo-boo. You're done. No one's going to forget this. So forget about it. Rico coming for y'all. That's period, point blank. Only you going down for premeditated M. Yeah, you are. You and whoever helped you, you're going down. But them other ones, they going down too. Because that's a whole RICO charge. Y'all scamming the government? Oh, y'all done.
Gigi, listen, last night, what we talked about? We talked about the red car. We talked about the homeless. We talked a little bit about the brother. Come on now. When you get to the key, when you are getting to the piece of the pie, like they said in that video, when you're getting to the piece of the pie, guess what? She pops out with something. Every time when you hit the hammer on the nail about the brother, you kept saying about the brother. Who popped out? BG popped out. CC popped out. All of them popped out. Now what's she doing? She popped out with the letter now because she want to distract about the red car. She want to distract about the homeless man because see, they know you hitting to the point. You're getting to the point. You're frying them. You're frying them in that pan real deeply. You deep frying like you deep fry a turkey, baby. And that's why she come out with this 5-page to put it all back on her. Oh, I feel y'all don't think I feel anything. Y'all don't think, man, no, I'm not buying it. It's still you, Lulu. You and your brother, whoever else involved. And if you say a third party, another third party involved, it's somebody you knew. Because it wasn't nobody Tyrone knew. And if it was somebody Tyrone knew, it had to be somebody that you were sleeping with. Exactly. And that was jealous of Tyrone. So they going too. So thank you for that information. Keep writing your letters. Because you're going to do them when you get in the jail cell too. So write them letters like everybody else do when they commit crimes and different things. And they go to jail and prison. They still writing letters to their kids and everybody else. Okay, you're going to be one of them, sitting there writing letters, but you're going to get the help that you need, but you're going to get it locked up because you're going. There's no question asked. You are a narcissist, you are a psychopath, and you don't care about nobody. Just like you want us to sit here and read all these pages of letters that you write and not, oh, why should I say justice for Joe? Why not say justice for him? You said in your letter that you asked the police what happened and you don't know what happened. So if you don't know what happened, you said the police, you were up there, you don't know what happened to him. So that should make you all the more pressure for justice for Dro. You think I wouldn't be out there with Natasha? Justice for Dro, because I don't know what happened. If it was an accident. See, that's why I say people tell on themselves. That's why I say loose lips sink ship. Because some people love to talk. And one thing about Lulu, she don't talk unless somebody hitting a nerve. You got to realize that. Lulu don't come out and say that unless you hit a nerve about things that she don't want y'all to implicate. Okay? So that's the real deal. That's Lulu in itself. Yeah, you own the money, Gigi. Stay on the money, boo. You own the money, Sean. You own the money, West. I salute you, ladies. But stay on the money. Because let me tell you something. Lulu know y'all own the money. She know we putting pressure on her. She know this. And that's why she came up with this long letter to take up time and not go to the red car. Because, see, we were supposed to come on here and talk about the red car and the homeless got the game and the piece of the pie and different things like that. But, see, we sitting up here reading her 5-page book, 6-page book, okay? She know what she doing. She know exactly what she doing. She don't want you to hit on the real narratives, what's really going on. She wants you to stay off of that. She wants you to stay off the brother. She wants you to stay off the red car. She wants you to stay off the homeless. And she wants you to stay off the stage. It was staged. Come on now. You hit him? It's still staged. Because I don't believe why, if you hit him, why the pizza go to the right side? So the pizza jumped all the way out over your car, all the way over the whole side of your car, over to the right-hand side. But his body is laying over the side by the walkway of the bridge almost. Come on now. Make it make sense, Lulu. It don't add up. But you hit him. But the wings is at the bottom of his feet still warm. You hit him. But he had time to grab his wallet and his phone and put it on top of each other and spread the $15 out. You hit him. Okay? Yeah, right. Who believe it? Because I don't.
Go ahead, Tamala. Walk him down. Woo! Give it up for Tamala. Didn't she walk him down, y'all? She walked him down. Woo! Honey.
Yes, she did. Walked him down like a dog.
Mm-hmm. Whew. All right. So also, I have some other stuff to put up here for you guys. I want you guys to check out. Give me a second. Oh, okay. So I don't even know. It's this video that came from the family. I don't know who he is, but he's calling out Natalie as well. Natalie is having a day-to-day. Now, I don't know what's going on, but it has something to do with Natalie Davis and all this going on. So I got to let y'all know it. All right. So I'm going to go here. Let me see if it's still up here. All right. Let me see if it's still up. Okay. Okay. Right here. Check this out. I'm assuming he's one of the Davison family. It says Natalie Davis. Keep me and something name out your mouths. Maybe this is from Renee's side. Oh, hold on. Let me put this up here. My bad. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You see at the bottom? Look at the text.
Good afternoon, everybody. I came to address Natalie Davis, Shamir Hill, C Murder, whatever you want to call your motherfucking self-hope. Natasha Davis, who else? Khadija McBride, Anaya Hill, Amari Hill, whoever the fuck else got beef with me and whoever got this secret animosity with me. I came here to address some shit right now. Because y'all are being weird as fuck. And y'all mentioning me for whatever fucking reason. I don't fucking know, but I'm minding my business. And I'm being told that a motherfucker mentioning my motherfucking name.
Okay,
Why?
stop that cussing like that.
Now, I don't appreciate her mentioning my name. With Natalie Davis, I don't appreciate you mentioning my name on some shit that ain't got shit to do with me. Why am I the topic of this discussion in a room that I'm not in? That's proof that I'm being talked about in a room that I'm not in. And you got weirdos who I cut off in the likes when it's my name being mentioned. What does that tell you? But we're supposed to be this big family, this we're supposed to be like this. Keep in mind, it is a Sunday. No, I can't. Here we. Good afternoon.
Sorry about that. I made me click. Okay. Sorry. Okay, this was 7 hours ago. Go ahead.
That I'm being talked about conversation in a room that I'm not in. Don't you have kids? Shouldn't you be taking them to Sunday school? Aren't you a Christian? Is this what Christians do? And Natasha Davis, I know my name was in that yuck ass mouth of yours, you fraud doing ass bitch. You lying ass bitch. I cannot fucking stand you. And this is me making a video saying I cannot fucking stand you. Now, let's not sit here in front like you didn't invite us. And what year was this? 2024. You didn't invite Latasha Demps, me, and Shivani Demps to church. And after we left the church, did you not talk about Shamir and other people like a dog? Oh, how don't talk to your mom. Oh, she's a weirdo, and the house is dirty. Did you not say these things? Because don't make me go get Latasha Demp's phone and get the messages of you inviting us to the church that you wanted us to go to. But you said that we never went. Let's not do that. And then you talk about something. This family is we are one, no matter the last name, blah blah blah. Well, bitch, it's not looking like it. Cause why are you doing the weird shit to Rena when that's the mom? I'm confused. She pushed him out. You didn't.
All right, so he's on Rena's side. He's taking up for Tyrone mother.
Push him out. Why are you now all of a sudden you drove #1 fan? Now all of a sudden you his #1 fan. You was never his #1 fan back then. Yes, he used to be around you, but you was never his #1 fan. Let's stop it there. You're being shady. You're being messy. You're too old. Aren't you like 50? Let the mom have her moment. If you talk about something because she's quiet, she has something to do with it. Oh, she's a bad parent. She's a bad mother. This and that. What does this have to do with you? Mind your business. Let the mom be the mom, and you be the aunt. But right now, you looking for views and you looking for likes and you discussing people, and it's just like, why? You discussing her own lives, and it's just weird, bro. What the fuck are you doing? But you supposed to be this Christian person, but you doing this weird shit. Why? Why are we being discussed in a room that we not in? Why? Now, see Murder Hill, aka my mother, aka Shamir Jabria Hill, you are a horrible mother, and you have always been a horrible mother. Let's talk about the stuff that you have done. Shamir Hill, you will literally beat on your kids, let alone you beat on me. You abuse me. You got your brother to abuse me. You abused your kids and let your other kid abuse your kid. How the fuck that work? You manipulate the government system. You manipulate the police system. Oh, and did I mention that you fucked on your motherfucking cousin, who is Tyrone, father? Oh, wait, and didn't you fuck on Tyrone as well? Khadija, don't you fuck on Natasha's Davis' son, who is your brother's cousin? That is disgusting. You people are sick, and you wonder why I don't want to be around you. Amari Tamir Hill, I have nothing positive to say to you, but what I will say is leave me the fuck alone. Do not contact me ever in your life. I want nothing to do with you or the people you hang around. And who the fuck get kicked out of the army for being a dumbass?
Oh, it's too much cussing. Oh my God. I will let her play, but it's
Gigi,
so
let
much
me jump.
cussing. Hold on. Somebody got a lot of stuff in their background. All that noise. All that noise. Mallory, you got a lot of noise in your background. Okay. All right. Kay, you was here before. What do you have to say?
Someone else is pointing fingers at the Davis family. It seems like that guy. I guess he's either friends of the family or a part of the family or something because he knows a lot. If you keep playing that video, he's gonna say that Shamir Hill, she's like C Murder Hill on
Now
Facebook, that
time
she
out.
was sleeping with Tyrone
Who is
Senior, Tyrone Davis, and Natasha's son. So
right, but who I don't even know all these people name.
the Hills are, I guess, somehow related to the Davises. I don't know if they're all one family.
Nah. I'm talking about
Yeah, that guy,
Shamir.
I don't know about him for sure because, uh, yeah, Shamir
Okay,
Hill, I
Kay,
think
let
she's
me
related to
put
the.
you. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. You don't know shit. Mallory, are you there?
No, I'm not there, baby.
Okay, Mallory, you gotta
Mm.
clear that noise in the background, girl. Damn, Mallory. Who, Miss West, are you there?
I am here, Gigi.
Talk to me, girl.
Girl. So what I think, well, I can't really speak about this video because this is my first time watching this video with you. But I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to say what I felt about Lulu speaking out today. I think this was like a soft launch confession. She's ready to really just really break. She's going to start telling. She already revealed that there was a third party, which we already knew. I think she ready. She just don't know how to do it, or she may be afraid to implicate whoever it is if it's not the brother. Or if it's the brother, she's gonna protect him to the end. Or try to. If it's someone else, she's gonna eventually fold.
Well, all I know is Wes, you should see my messages. I'm getting shit from both sides of the family. Honey, they are
Phew.
at war. This family has been at war and it all leads all into it, you know? All of it is tied together. All of this mess is tied together.
It's too much. Okay. So a question, I don't know if you're gonna play this show or next show, but I just want to ask you, what did you think, or did you have a chance to read
About Natasha
yeah,
response?
you already
Okay,
know where I was
good.
going
Thank
at.
you. Thank you for telling me that. All right, you
Yeah.
guys. So Natasha she did respond to Lulu. I did not want to cover that in this live. Oh hell, where I'm supposed to begin? So I wanted to cover it here at Deep New Or News. As you guys can see, Tyrone Davis Jr. girlfriend Lulu checked by Auntie Natasha after lying on Tyrone's family. So I will go into detail, and Wes, you will of course read for me
Yes.
what Auntie Natasha said, because Auntie Natasha, she heard everything and she has responded. And when I tell you, you thought Lulu went crazy, Natasha went crazy. And keep when I tell y'all, I'm getting so many messages, y'all. I mean, this is a lot of dragging. It's a lot of exposing on both sides. I mean, this is not just about Tyrone. This is a lot of animosity between both sides, and stuff is coming on out. It is all weaved together, it is all tied together. Okay. So, honey, I'm here for all to be spread out. Do you hear what I'm saying? Where my fan at? All to be spread out. Shit. All right. So, hopefully we will see what's going on. Do you guys have any updates about the police department? Do they have any more information? Hold on. Tamala says she know about the police. Go ahead. Hold on. Hold on.
They said they.
Go ahead.
When I checked, they said that it's still going on, and so they couldn't give anything. They gave me a detective man's number to call, but you can only leave a voice message. So I just was like, yeah, I already left several voice messages to him, and he ain't got back yet, he or she. So I ain't gonna leave no more. So at the end of because they ain't they know what's going on though. They know exactly what's going on. But I did see a lot of what Natasha said, because like I said, I was on there earlier, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it is a mess, and it starts around her brother. Renee doesn't want to admit the fact, even though T1 hugged her and tried to include her and stuff. Renee is just bitter, y'all. And y'all got to see bitter folks for what they are. She is bitter because this man didn't choose her. Okay? So now they getting everybody to come out and try to air the Davis family stuff out. Okay? At the end of the day, if you wanted to do all this airing them out, you should have aired them out at the beginning. See, it was first they had Nikki come out. Nikki couldn't really say nothing much about the Davis family other than they all was friends once upon a time. But she also went deep for Lulu. She was really going deep for Lulu. And now this young man, I'm gonna call him, I'm gonna call him a man, but I think he's something else, but I'm gonna call him a man. But this young man, he comes out and he playing the ops. Okay, he playing like he playing in the enemy camp too. Okay, because at the end of the day, he comes out and he want to expose this person, that person, and this person, and then say this about them and their children. Now, at the end of the day, if I feel like this. If I have something with them, I'm coming full hard at the beginning, not at the end where I feel like people is cooking and people are tying people together in a little ring or circle. Because at the end of the day, now that Rob came up there and said what he said, Sean said what she said, I said what I said, and then you, Wes said what you said, and you went down, and we all connecting the dots. Now they sent him out. See, like I told you, just like when they sent BG and when they sent CC, it's a distraction. It's to keep us off the main focus now. They want to throw us off. So we ain't going to get thrown off. Okay, so what? They got some things going on. But we don't care about what the family got on the side. We care about justice for Dro. See, that's where the justice lies at with Dro. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get justice for Dro. So powder blue, don't move. We ain't going to move until we get justice for Dro.
Now I will say this. Hold on. Wait. I say this. I'm here to get it all laid out. Now, let's not forget, that guy is Tyrone's relative. # relative. Let's not forget that, hold on. Let's not forget that they put out Renee's business, that she left Tyrone at 10 months. That how were we supposed to know that? We know a lot about all of their family. So they are retaliating against, because they came for Renee. Now they got their relative that spent time with these people coming out and exposing their side. These individuals, they are all have a relationship with each other. We are the outsiders. They have a relationship with each other. They know each other. They have hung out with each other. And they are exposing all of it. I say let it all come out. Come on out. They doing it shit. I'm not calling nobody and telling them to do it. This they own family that's putting this shit out. And you gonna act like I'm not gonna come out here and do a commentary on this shit? Honey, like I'm just gonna ignore it from both sides? Hell no. We looking at all of it. This is a messy situation. Lulu keep coming out, but Lulu, I keep telling you, put a face on it. Go on live stream, okay? The police is still doing what they doing. The investigators, they still, I don't know who is the investigator. Do y'all know who is the investigator? And somebody said, you be cussing, so let them speak. I know how to cuss, first of all. Everybody does not know how to cuss. Meaning that I know how YouTube works. I know how to do a cuss word, but how I do a cuss word, it doesn't come off like, the tone doesn't come off so harmful. It doesn't come off like I'm trying to degrade anybody. You understand? When he was cussing, it was more like the tone was not comical, you know? And AI, it detect that. When y'all come up here and y'all be cussing, I'll be telling y'all to stop, because sometimes y'all tone and y'all be name calling and talking about bodies and stuff. I'm like, that's why I be cutting people. I'll be like, because I already know how this works. You got to say it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do it. You don't. Okay. So let me handle that. Okay. And somebody said, stop being messy. # I've been messy. Okay, I got a whole damn YouTube channel called The Messy Sweet Spot. Okay, I've been messy all my life. Why would I stop now? My messiness helps me crack cases. Hell, if I wasn't so messy and nosy, I wouldn't be here now. You gotta be messy. You gotta be nosy to get to the bottom of this. What I'm supposed to be? Oh my God. Well, okay, if a police department, so police shouldn't go to that door. Oh my goodness, I don't want to go in that door because I'm afraid to see what I'm going to see about the victim, you know? I don't want to open that door because it's some horrible stuff about the victim, even though it could possibly help you lead to the understanding of the case, but you don't want to open the door. That's you and your feelings. Get out your motherfucking feelings. If you're trying to be a police officer or investigators, you cannot be emotional about this. You know what I'm saying? You got to really take that aside and just listen to everything. I got my eyes open, my head on a swivel. Now I know some of y'all are feeling how y'all feel, and I'm not trying to change that. Go ahead. And that's why I don't be blocking people. Y'all don't see me out here talking about some block. I don't care if y'all can disagree with me. Hell, you human. You're not like me. I'm not like you. I don't expect everybody to think like me. I'm not saying block them. Hold on, Tamala, I ain't here. Let me put you on loud. What you say, Tamala?
You off the meat rack. You off the chain, girl.
Yes, I am. Okay. Somebody gonna say, stop explaining yourself. No, I gotta explain myself, and let me tell you why. Cause some of y'all don't know me. Okay. So yeah, I've been messy. One thing about me, ask these YouTube streets about me. They'll call me on these different panels. They say, oh yeah, she's a messy motherfucker. You damn right. They messy too. All of y'all are messy. All of y'all messy. But for whatever reason, I just do it better. You know what I'm saying? But all of you bitches are messy. Everybody that's out here gossiping, putting out family members, all of you messy. Okay, I just do it better, I guess. Hell, and I take it. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, so I have to explain myself. Me explaining myself is letting you know who I am, and I do want to build a connection with you guys. I do want that transparency. I'm never big enough where I feel like, oh, I don't got to explain myself to y'all. I don't got to tell y'all shit. It is what it is. I'm not that person. I will keep on explaining it every day. You know why? Because every day is a new person that's on here that don't know me from shit. You get what I'm saying? So I'm okay with explaining myself again. I'm okay with all of that. I have patience. I'm not impatient with people, you know? So that's why. But I do appreciate you guys be like, y'all don't have to do it. I keep saying it, but I'm going to do it anyway. You know, it make me feel good when I see it. Okay. So, so Mallory, you got the audio better? Mallory. Okay, I'll come back. Diamond, are you there?
I am, love. How you doing?
Good. Your audio's so good. Talk to me.
Oh,
What's
thank
your thoughts
you.
about Lulu crashing out?
Lulu is trying to do anything in her power to try to make herself look and sound good. See, she thought by going to the mama was going to take the eggs and spread it on to the rest of the family, but it didn't go in her favor because the mama, yeah, Dro was close to his mama. He loved his mama, but he was raised on the other side. My thing is, we got to look at it. We all got, we all grow up just like they say, every hood is the same, different location. Most of us black and brown people, we go through just about the same things in our families. Look at it through the lens. from the beginning it's been, the mama took off with Lulu and went with her story, but the daddy side didn't believe it. The sister came out and said something about, discrediting what the Davis family was saying about, the situation with Dro. And that's how it really started. Then it went into the money grabs. This is really what it all boils down to. The money. See, the Davis family trying to stop the money. They know Lulu got her hands on the money. You know what I'm saying? Sorry
Yeah.
to say it. Not
That
trying to put
name
his
on that
mama down.
policy, baby. That name on that policy.
Yeah. And see, the thing about it is the mama know that. The mama knows that. But see, with them doing what they doing, that's gonna put a stop to all that. Now these different family members coming out, and that's only because they're more close with the mama. They rock more with the mama. Of course,
Yeah,
they gonna
it
stand the
only
word.
makes sense. I'm gonna rock for my people I'm close to. I got favor too.
Exactly. So they're biased on a lot of stuff that's being said. They're taking a lot of stuff off of the internet and trying to use it against the Davis family as if they're saying it out their mouth. A lot of stuff Natasha ain't even said. That now a lot of people done said it on the internet.
Amen.
And so I just feel, and then another thing too, where is Lulu family? You mean to tell me this is such a sweet, innocent girl, but the only people she got to back her is a couple of people in his family that don't even really know her that good? That don't even make sense. They done drug this girl through filth all over the internet. Not one of her blood relatives have stood up and said anything. The friends didn't even come out until the internet start questioning, darn, where's this girl friends? Then, oh, mysteriously, here come a friend.
You better cook, girl. Cook, honey, I don't know your name, but start cooking. Start cooking, because you hitting the hammer on the nail. Start cooking, baby. Yeah,
Yeah,
start
I
cooking.
mean, it a lot of stuff, it really be right there in plain sight in our face. But at the end of the day, with these days times, you really just you can't put nothing past, you just can't put certain stuff past nobody. But it be really sitting right there in our face. Lulu, now her back is against the wall because she didn't expect for it to get this big. She didn't expect for it to get this big. Now she know that Natasha and them over there not letting down. She don't know what to do. First thing first, if it was an accident, your car would not be in evidence. Why don't you have your Jeep? That don't even make sense. Now, probably why the legal situation, I can't say it's what it is, but how I see it is the legal point has not really taken off because you got a black brown dude on the side of the road, mouth full of gold. Ain't no telling how many of those detectives or officers really know who he is, on these social media platforms. They don't really care. Oh, she said it was an accident. Oh, well, bump it. It was an accident. Less paperwork. But that's why I commend platforms like this right here, because we got to speak up for us. We got to stand up for us and don't care who get mad. Because if it was one of my loved ones, baby, go in. That it's all a part of the process. It's it's it comes with it. Yeah, people gonna drag you, talk shit about you and everything, but it comes along with what you're doing.
That's right. Well, thank you so much, Diamond. I really appreciate it. What do you think the new report is going to be with the police officer? I heard it was going to be a press conference soon. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What you think they're
Yeah,
going to tell
Gigi.
us?
I
What you
don't
think they're
know.
going to sell?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I
Mm.
really don't know. We can hope for the best. I mean, prepare for the worst and hope for the best. I don't know. You just never know.
Mhm.
You just never know. But you
Yeah.
keep doing what you doing. That's why we got people
How do
like you. I
you
take my hat off to.
Thank you. How do you think he died?
He was hit in the back of his head, and he was trying to get up out of that car as quick as he can,
Okay. So
and
you
he
believe
fell
he
trying
was
to get
hit
out.
in the back of the head too?
Yes, yes. Cause what did Pow at? She had just
Do
gave
you
it to him.
think it happened in that car?
Yes, ma'am. Look at the evidence,
Okay.
the police report again. Where is the pow on the evidence? That would have been the first thing they took in for evidence. Why is it not on the evidence sheet?
So what are you implying for for some of us that's kind of, break that shit down. What are you implying?
She or whoever was in that car hit that man in the back of the head, and he was trying to get the Get the
I
heck
know,
on,
but you
please.
said about the gun. You said the gun is not in the evidence as if.
Right.
So I wanted you to break that down.
How many of us, I could say thousands and thousands of us, seen that just what the day before she gifted him a pow pow. Why isn't that in evidence? Where did it go?
So because it's not in evidence, what does it mean? What are you concluding?
She got rid of it when she went up that road and came back down for the what, third time within 10-15 minutes.
Now the third time, I never heard the third time. What are you talking about? Break all it down, Diamond. Come on.
He was okay. So
You said the
they
third
went.
time they went up and down the road for 3 times.
Okay, so they went up that road to get to Papa John's. They went to Papa John's. He got the pizza. Okay, if he quote unquote so mad, if he's mad. Me person speaking from personal experience, I know my man would have took off walking in the heat of the moment right there in whatever parking lot. Why? Okay, now they went to Papa John's. They come back down. When they're coming back down, they're leaving Papa John's and their room is on the same side of the road.
Now, what is the room? Nobody never told me that. I'm glad you know, Diamond. What hotel were they at?
I cannot remember. I
What
cannot
Diamond?
remember. I cannot remember the name of it.
You
I
know,
can't.
do
I
you
want to
know
say the
where it
Hilton.
is?
It's on the right side of the road coming back down that highway. I want to. Is it the
Eh,
Hilton?
Where you get that information so I can bring it up?
It's on. It's in the police report. It's in the police report.
In a police report, what does it
And
say?
also, Auntie Natasha said it when she talked to the cabin owner, because Lulu left the hospital saying that she was going to check out the cabin to get their stuff, and just so
Got it.
happened they called the owner and found out that was a lie. She had already checked out a day early and they went and checked into their room.
Got it. They said what in the country in a suite? What was it? You said it was on a right hand side.
Hmm. Yes,
Where
it's on the
where
right hand side, on the same
where
side of the road Papa John's on.
on the same side, Papa John's. Now, was this south or north of where his body was laid out?
Okay, so boom, she took a U-turn and was going back up like she going back towards Papa John's. Their room was behind
Got it.
them.
So she did take a U turn.
She did. That's how he's on the other side of the road. That's what the witnesses said. They don't understand, if Papa
Got it.
John's is up there, why is she going back up there again?
Got it. So in the police report, it said that she took a U turn.
It said that they were at that hotel.
I know, because you just told me it was a U turn. She took a U turn. So I'm asking, in the police report, does it say she took a U turn?
No, the police report don't say that she took a U-turn. It just states what hotel they were at.
Got it.
And
And
that
what hotel
hotel is
were
on,
they at?
I want to say that I want to say, no, don't get me the line. I can't remember the exact name, but I know it's on the same side of that road.
We need to know the name so y'all can go up there and ask the questions and get the cameras.
Yes, ma'am. I sure will find out. I sure will find out. But it's on that same side of the road Papa John's on. She was going back
Yeah, but
up.
the thing is, it's a lot of hotels on that side.
Yeah, I want to say the Hiltons. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say the Hiltons. I got to fact
Mhm.
check myself on that because I know
Now I
I'm not.
saw a Facebook person said to Hilton, and we looked it up. Right? Do y'all remember when I put out that map? But it was three different types of Hiltons in that area, and I'm like, well, which Hilton was it? And
Right,
the
right.
Hiltons that came out, it wasn't on the same side of Papa John's. It was on the opposite side of Papa John's. So I'm like, are you
Yeah.
sure it was a Hilton? Because I'll bring that map up here. That map was not on the Hilton was not on the side of the Papa John's.
Okay, well, I got to find out exactly which one. Whatever hotel they were staying at, it's on the same side as Papa John's.
Okay.
It's on the same side of Papa John's. They're that's why the witnesses were standing out there asking Auntie Natasha, well, if their hotel is right there, why is she going back to Papa John's? Like Papa John, well, he didn't say
Papa
to Papa John's,
John's
Papa
and
John's way.
Gainesville. Uh-huh. Go ahead, keep talking.
And then she goes up. Now this the second time. She goes this, and this is when he mysteriously stepped out while the car is going 25 miles an hour, or whatever was supposed to happen. She goes up, she comes back down again, take another U-turn, and she stops 3 times.
Right. Now somebody said, sorry to cut you off, the Drury Hill. What's that about?
Oh, that's a hotel too.
But that's on the side of the Papa John's.
It could be that. That's why I say y'all don't take my word for Hilton's. I don't know why Hilton stuck in my head. Don't take my word for it, but I know for a fact the hotel they were staying at is on the same side of the road. Because the auntie even asked that question.
Gigi.
Uh-huh.
Drury Hill is up there by Circle
K. Okay, yeah. It's by that Waffle House.
Yeah, Circle K. So Waffle House and Circle K is right there.
Yeah.
Right. And she was supposed to be at the Circle K. Why haven't, well, we can't say Circle K cameras haven't been pulled. Of course, they see this case is getting a lot of traction. They're going to put out as little as they can, especially, with family members. They know they involved with social media, and it can be put out there. But in the same sense, we also know how they do when it comes to us.
Got it. So you see this map I pulled up? This is Papa John's. You see it?
Hold on. Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's Papa John's. And when it's color, that means the hotels. So this is the Jury. Remember, they were saying that because that's on the side of the Papa John's.
Okay.
So was it this hotel? But you say you're not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And was it further? This is the bridge right here. I don't know if
Uh-huh.
you can see my cursor. So was
Yes,
it
ma'am.
down this way, the hotel, or was it up this way, the
No,
hotel?
it was down. It was down past that bridge.
So it couldn't be this if it was past the bridge
What
down here,
that
right?
restaurant? That restaurant that's right there. What is that restaurant right there? Is that
Which
like a
one?
Texas road, a steakhouse somewhere right in the area?
Right here, Texas Row House, right here.
Okay, so what's that right there?
I don't know. I don't know
Hold
what
on.
you're talking
Oh
about.
darn! I'm acting like you can see my hand. uh, I'm trying to see it.
This is the bridge, y'all. Right here. This is the bridge. This area right here. This is the bridge.
Well, it had to be on down then.
And you said it was on this side of the Papa John?
It was on the same side as the Papa John's. Whatever room they were staying in, it's on the same side as Papa John's.
Mm. Mm-hmm. What wouldn't it be on? Would that type of stuff be on a police report or no? Or the report you referring to?
Well, it said that they checked out of that hotel. I mean, that
What
cabin.
hotel?
I meant that
But the
cabin.
cabin, that cabin, we talking about the hotel. That cabin always in High Springs. High Springs is 33 minutes away from here.
Yeah, they said they left the cabin and went and checked into the hotel.
But on a report, it don't say nothing about what hotel it came in. No, I'm not putting up no report. How many times I told y'all I don't pull up reports on my stuff? I told y'all I don't do paperwork. Remember? You can send it to me and you can come up here. Let me tell y'all something real quick.
Uh-huh.
Look, send that paperwork to Miss West. Have her read it out. Look, Miss West, can you start putting
Yeah,
your
they
Facebook
go ahead and put
name?
it up there.
No, Miss West, can you start
There.
putting your Facebook name on your title so I can have them to send the police
Oh,
report
okay.
to you and you can just read it. But I'm never going to put paperwork on my screen, y'all. Okay, I'm never gonna do that. But y'all can come up here if you guys do the research. Wait, hold on, Tamala. If you guys do the research, come up here and just report the report. That's all you gotta do. Just say from this report, this is what I concluded, and blah 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 blah, or send it to Wes. But hold on, Tamala want to say something. Tamala, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just what time we going on the other one? Because I got a lot going on over here. Because because I'm listening, I'm reading what Lulu said, and it doesn't, and I'm listening what Wes said, and a lot of it doesn't add up.
All
okay,
right. She said we'll go there now. All right, y'all, we going now. All right. Thank you for reminding me, because Charlotte, I forgot about the time. Okay, so you guys, damn, where is that thing at? Tamala said, "Get your ass on over there." Now you see how I cuss and I laugh with it. So the AI knows that I didn't mean it any threat when I do it. Like when I cuss, I make sure my tone is not harmful. Like I hate people or something like that. Because the AI, it detects your tone, it detects everything how you do stuff.
I wanted to remind you, but you were speaking to your caller, so I didn't say anything.
Oh, thank you. Go ahead.
Gigi, I have to watch my lingo too, because I have a lingo that's different from everybody else, and you know that. So I'm just saying, I have to watch my lingo.
Don't worry about it, because I'm always going here to get you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I gotta watch my lingo, because when I said put them down in the body bag, people thinking you think.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said get the wig. The wig.
Underneath the jail.
Yeah, that's why I said the wig.
Burn them in the jail.
Yeah.
Burn deep in the jail cell. Yeah.
The wig. Snatch them by the wigs.
Yeah, and see, that's like when people be like, "Oh, I got my sneaky link," and I be like, "Oh no, it ain't a sneaky link; it's a jump off." Some people be like, "Jump off." Yeah, that's what I call it, a jump off.
All right, y'all. I see y'all over there. Make sure you guys like this video, get the likes up. And I see you over there. Remember, Natasha, she's about to go off. I'm going to have Wes read it for us. Sean, I see you over there. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Let's get the likes up. All right. And I'm out.